Hey, how's it going? This video is going to show you how to use the new My Learning Plan for the district. A couple of things have been reorganized, and it should generally make our lives easier if you want to attend a conference. So, if you want to attend a conference through the DPTA, you're going to go sign into My Learning Plan, and you're going to go down to where it says Deer Park Conference Request. It's right down here. You're going to click on that. And this is going to bring up the new conference request form. And you're going to fill in all the fields. So you're going to give it a title and a location. And then, and this is very important, you want to make sure you click this option right here. I am a teacher seeking to attend a conference funded by the Deer Park Teachers Association. Of course, if you are going to go through the DPTA, you have to let us know your most recent conference, because if it's within a year, you get a priority 2 assignment. I do, of course, have all of those things on a spreadsheet, so putting in the wrong thing here will certainly not really hurt, because I'll just go look it up on the old spreadsheet. And so if we go, you're then going to continue to fill out the rest, all of the dates, all of the things, do you need a sub, all that sort of stuff. You can put in the mileage. Mileage is reimbursed at the rate that is on the DPTA website, conference request page. You're going to put in your fee, your lodging, your meals, transportation, mileage, and tolls. Now, meals are really tricky. You can't be reimbursed for meals for a one-day conference, and you probably don't want to be reimbursed for meals generally, because it affects your overall earnings and has to be deducted and affects your taxes and that kind of thing. So we generally caution you not to put in for meals. Transportation and mileage, those things have to be calculated according to the process that is laid out on the DPTA website in the conference request page. It has to be according to your building, and the mileage has to come from your building, and all of these sorts of things. So it's a little complex. You definitely want to go and make sure that you follow it appropriately. Once you're done with all of this, you're going to get down to this payment field, and this is again really important. You need to go payment source or fund, and you're just going to go and select DPTA. And then you're going to click your payment type. Of course, if the conference can be paid for by a purchase order, you need to process the purchase order. Most conferences can be. If it can be paid for by a purchase order and you do not use a purchase order, you will not be reimbursed for the registration fee for the conference. And that would suck. So we definitely want to make sure that if it's going to be paid for by a purchase order, that all of that is taken care of. Of course, remember that purchase orders do take a while to be generated. The business office can turn them around within a week, but they need to know, and you really need to kind of take the initiative and get this process moving. So after you submit everything, you need to go through all of the other processing steps to get that PO generated. If it's going to be paid by BOCES, you're going to select this BOCES conference billed from BOCES. You really would almost never select the pay myself and submit vendor claim form unless that's the only option and you have it in writing from the business office that is the way that you should pay. You really want to protect yourself by not doing that unless you absolutely have to. Hours and credits, check off the goals, put in any comments you wish, and then click submit. Remember that you can only get 3 days of conference coverage per year, and you can only get a maximum of $300. Generally, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this form, and if you're over $300 in terms of what you're requesting, I'm going to allow the registration fee up to $300, and if the registration fee is less than $300, I'm then going to add things like lodging and transportation and allow for those, or mileage, because these are things that are relatively easy to get reimbursed for. Tolls as well, whereas, meals are tricky, and as we discussed, you wouldn't want those. So I will generally allow $300 of expenses, the registration fee in total up to $300, and any additional money left over from things that are relatively easy to get reimbursed for. Then you're going to click submit, and then you're going to go through the rest of the process. So just to remember, if you need to go to the conference page, you're going to go to dptany.org. And once that loads, this is going to go up here to the conference committee. You're going to click that, and here are all the instructions. This video is about to be changed, and then all of these instructions tell you everything you need to do. If you have any questions at any point in the process, please don't hesitate to email me. There are links to email me at various places. And after you go to the conference, please fill out the DPTA Conference Evaluation Survey. So that's the way this process is going to work going forward. It has kind of removed the one problem, which was the wrong form to choose. People had hit that problem all the time, so I'm kind of glad that that's taken care of. And if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, all right? Thanks so much. Bye.